and we're about to get into the final battle. On my left-hand side, I am very happy to introduce him. It's his debut. It's Harry Baker! It's Harry Baker! And on my right-hand side, it's a woman who I love very dearly. She's my heart and soul. I've known her for years. She's known me since I was this big. It's Mrs. Green!
Mrs. Mabel Green.
Like I said, if everyone could stay silent through it, obviously you can laugh and make noise when they and react, but
if they weren't allowed to laugh, it'd be rubbish, wouldn't it?
Thank you, yes. Thank you. Round one.
Right. I'm going first, aren't I? Hello, all right. It's a bit warm, isn't it? That's not the round. Okay. There's little kiddies here. Oh, God, shit. Bugger me. Backwards. Right, okay. It's fitting as well, you should hear the first line. Listen, right. Little kiddies here, so I'll make sure me jokes are suitable. You're not one of the dead poets, but this will be a poet's funeral. I've turned up here stoned as usual. I've only done it to promote me bloody musical. My Rizzlers bring lots of glitz and lots of glamour. Come see the show, every song's a proper banger. People say that I'm Missy Elliott's doppelganger. So get me in the dungeon and add body jammer. So it's rappers versus poets. Poetry versus rap. It's the same bloody thing, you bunch of ruddy prats. Hey, do you know what rhymes with spoken word? Smoking herb. So I took this battle because I'm a G. Rappers v poets, I wanted to see. You don't know anything about me. I'm Mrs. Green and there's me batty. Something like that. What's the next line, don't you? Right, so. Huh? Oh, here we go, right, okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm old, aren't I? Listen, Larry, don't get gobby. Spoken word? How else are you going to bloody speak, you wally? Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Awful. Music's me life. I don't do this for a hobby. Anyone would think I was a young man in an old woman's body. Rob him as soon as it starts. Knock this flimsy bugger over with one of my big farts. Oh. Yeah. So, it's Harry Baker's debut. Whoop-de-doo. Who the funk are you? Right, listen, I'm sorry, I've been terribly rude and crap. I'm not normally like this, I'm not ever this crude, but... Oh, I'm so sorry, gents and ladies. What? Sorry, I'll just take a second. This is horrendous. This is awful. This is so bad. Right. So, I'm sorry, Barry. I feel terrible. This isn't like me. I've never been so crude. I can knock him down with the deadliest of moves. I'll grab your neck and smack your head between me boobs. If you want. Second round, I'll talk about how you got the biggest teeth. Ras. Yeah. I mean, the way I'll knock down this flimsy little bugger, I'll leave scars. This is no slapstick comedy. This is mean paws. It's no Mrs. Brown's boys. This is Mrs. Green's bars. Yeah! Hey!
Mabel Green. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's a combination of foundation, Botox, a wig and some shaving cream. Maybe she's an old soul legend who deserves to share a stage with me. Maybe she's a faded dream who has to feel relevant by exchanging weed with shady teens. Mabel. I mean, I think we're all excited that Mabel's up. Even though it's likely that she may balls up. Don't get me wrong, Mabel is a beautiful name for a dog. Like the one that died on Blue Peter. Her face looking the same if she can't find a new heater. It's July, but I've seen ya. Rummaging through bins, hoping there's some kindling in there or something. Sending ravens to your friends, warning them that winter is coming. Because you know how I know that you are old and based alone? You are more afraid of winter than the whole of Game of Thrones. But they said, Harry, Mabel's big in Nottingham. You sure you want to go with the green man? I said, go with the green man. The only thing about Green Giant are those sweet cans. But if we're talking well, I'm making it rain, dear. I still think we get to see one from Greenland. So, Mrs. Green, moving closer to the screen. I think we can all see how rapping got in Blizzard's genes. Mark Gris slept with your daughter. I mean, he wanted it badly, Green. We've all been online and we've seen him sunning Bradley Green, but... Yes, bro. I heard your grandson's a professor now. You must be so proud. A professor, wow. Then I began to spell it out. Professor Green, that's just another rapper selling out. One more thing. Just because the doctor diagnosed you with mank feet, doesn't it automatically mean you're in a gangrene? Because you put the grandma in Grandmaster Flash. You also put the old in I Wish Somebody Told You That You Cannot Rap. That's a fact.
Can I hear you make some noise? Folks, are you ready for the grand event? What you have all been waiting for? This is the ClashMoney Rap Battle! Now, very quickly, I will fill you in on two things. Number one, ClashMoney, awesome Nottingham organisation dedicated to making rap battles. Check them out on the internet by Googling their name. Number two, rap battle. We will get two people on this stage and they will duke it out in a battle of insults in the beautiful medium of rap. Who is ready to meet our contestant? Okay, so firstly, coming in from downtown, we have straight off the Baker's block, it is Harry Baker. But wait, that is not all, because we've got one more, green like the Hulk. This is Mrs. Green.
Hey-yo. All right, Dukies.
Now, both of these people have already had one round of rap verse battle, so there's already some rivalry going on here, folks. Yes. So,
Something like that.
both rappers will get a 90-second verse each. When they're done, I will raise the arm of one rapper as such. And when I do, you will cheer for that rapper. Can I hear you cheer now? Okay, well, continuing from that first round I had aforementioned, we are first going with Mrs. Green. Can you hit that mic?
Yay. Right. Oh, God, that's loud, isn't it? Right. So, I forgot to, in round one, I forgot to mention I've got dementia. Okay. So I took this rap battle because I'm a G. Rappers versus poet, that's something to see. I came to take off the roof off, kill off all you poets, leave you under debris. Ah, you see what I did there? I swear to tell the tooth, the whole tooth, and nothing but the tooth. You don't want to beef with a diva, my tipple is rum and my reefer sativa. Shocked me so much that I needed a breather. You've got the head of a vulture with the teeth of a beaver. I believe the word is body bag. Truth be told, if my nips harden, it's a bit intense. You come out with jargon, every lyric's dense. I'm like, beg your pardon, that don't make friggin' sense. Your mouth is like a garden with a picket fence. Sorry. Your gob's a joke. Do you floss with rope? It's awful, innit? Sorry. Truthfully, I can see your tooth fully. Stop it. It gets a bit worse here as well. I know. When I look at your mouth, I felt sick. I couldn't eat. I mean, girls feeling guilty because they approach and then retreat at the thought of kissing you because it wouldn't be a treat like you're feeding them milk because they're sucking on your teat. No, it doesn't actually have to happen. It's just rhymes. Your teeth would snag on anything you're forced to chew, plus you look poorly too. Going down on someone or coming down with something, either way you caught the flu. And that's the absolute tooth time. Sorry. He's a really nice guy as well. Sorry, Harry.
You forgot to mention you got dementia. I forgot to mention I've got the dentures. Because we did a round this afternoon, so I've already heard her rhyme. Meanwhile, she's so senile, she thinks we're meeting for the first time. So I hope you're having fun. I'm glad your line's got plenty laughter. Enjoy it while you can. I know you won't remember after. Because you were kind of born in like 1945, as was Bob Marley, one of the greatest reggae legends of all the time. Jacqueline Wilson, one of my favorite childhood author types. It was the year that they had talks and signed treaties to make war subside on balance. I still wish that year never happened because you're alive. How are you going to claim you spray 16s with the 60s when the truth is you were age 16 in the 60s? You didn't grow up listening to hip-hop. You grew up listening to bands that later influenced Britpop. You're so old, you were long overdue a hip-hop. So during this, I'm half expecting that we will hear your hip. Because they say I've got great composure. No Hans Zimmer. You can't wait to own her. No Hans Zimmer. You see, when I hear 90s music, I get nostalgic. When you hear 90s music, you're like, this is new. Wow, sick. You are a half-arsed writer who is half arthritis. So here's an incredible point. Why do you talk about weed so much? You clearly have terrible joints. I mean, she's there like claiming that she's got the cushion green. Your elderly assisted phone shows you struggle pushing keys. So why are you rocking around town claiming you got weed in your pants? The truth is you've actually just weed in your pants. You see, because I've battled incontinence all over the globe. You battle incontinence closer to home. The most exciting part of your day is countdown competitions. That's just you battling consonants over the phone. Because you put the grandma in Grandmaster Flash, and you put the old in I Wish Somebody Told You That You Cannot Rap. Time.
Oh, sounds like it's going to be a close one, folks. But remember, it's up to you. So, if you think it should go to Little Miss Demented with Dementia, can I hear you cheer for Mrs. Green? Yes, very nice, but it's not over yet. So, the guy with the teeth, can I hear you cheer for Harry Baker? Oh. Well, folks, I'll be honest with you. I have the result right here under my cape. And would you look at that, folks? You will not believe this. It's unanimous. So, Who says we should revisit this after the break? In a final third round. Great. See you then. Bye.
Who won?
You know how we do. 1 verse each, 90 seconds, 2 competitors. Let's get them out here right now. Harry Baker and Mrs. Green. Oh, oh. Oh, whoa! It looks like we've got some aggression here tonight. Now, let's not ruin this with the pretense. I'll just say, can Mrs. Green lay on a set of onset Alzheimer's? Or can Harry Baker take a bite out of the competition? Only time will tell. Mrs. Green, you're up first. Show them what you got.
Yes, sorry, before I do start, I just want to say congratulations to Debris and all of the Mouthy Poets and everyone who's been involved today. So can we have a round of applause for that? Because they're very modest and they won't give themselves a clap, but I think what they're trying to do and the message they give out is one that we should all take and listen, which is collaboration and representing people that in other areas aren't represented. So big up for that. Anyway, it's right, sorry, back to this horrible rap battle in Malark. So, actually, no, I'm going to have it. I don't want to do that, do I? Right. Say I'm not able, I'll make you give Mabel a shower. I'll make a muffin and a bagel tower. There's only room for one baker around here. I'm baking. You're not going to take my flour. Cheeky. Right, calm down, or I'll lift up one leg and hit you with a cobweb. I'm joking, it's fresh. Now, you take a pause between each line, ducky. That should be banned. You take a longer pause than a cat with big hands. Yeah, I like that one as well. Think about it, all right? This Gran's never stalled. She definitely has all day. Think about it. This Gran's never stalled. Let it sink in like you've had a bathroom installed. Sink, cheese indeed. Barmaster, par guys, one sec. I got you. Are we ready? Just, stretching. It's me back. Barmaster, par guys, I charge past and scar eyes. Harsh past, I can't lie, got that hard grass you can't buy, and now I'm against one of these calm guys who's not high, all in the name of Jah Rastafari. Yes, one man. I live my life in that Jamaican way. If you kissed your teeth, we'd be here all day. Not nice, is it? Back to my days of performing, paparazzi reporting. Big celeb names I was supporting back when me and Wycliffe were courting before he started getting high from the snorting. I love him. Okay. Don't think I was set for Panto. Godfather 1, I was on set with Brando. I've got the bush that I could sell to Rambo. I've even had a cup of tea with Griselda Blanco. Griselda Blanco? No? Look it up and then you'll laugh loads later. Right, I've got that brownie mix. Come see me for the peng fix. I was the one that gave the purple haze to Jimi Hendrix. You know that one, don't you? On my own 2 feet and I've never been carried. They call me the White Widow, but I've never been married. You can't compare to the strains of ganja that I burn. I had Pineapple Express when James Franco was a sperm. He's not James Franco. I'm old, but I can cope with all the drama and the pains. The only strains I feel are marijuana strains. Time. Yay! Kill me, Harry, kill me.
You have very manly eyes. And pretty manly thighs. Looking at those shoulders, they're a pretty manly size. If I didn't know better, I say this was some kind of pretty mad disguise because, Grandma, what big eyes you have. All the better for crying that all your friends are dying, Gran. And Grandma, what big ears you have. All the better for hearing that death is coming near you, Gran. And Grandma, what big nostril hairs you have. All the better for no, there's no benefit for that. Maybe you should trim them back. Because here's the point I'm getting at, eventually. You should stick to that baking and try and bake it really good, because there are messages and stories if we take them how we should, and there are wolves around these parts. It can be dangerous in woods, so you know what happens if you fake that you're related to the hood, like Little Red Riding Hood. And then she faked she was related to Little Red Riding Hood, and then the wolf got an axe through the skull, like the lyrical axe I'm gonna put through your skull. What? Fire! But honestly, I don't know if he's back there, but I heard that Youth Oracle fancies you. Would you like to come up? He said he really wants you to be his missus, Mrs. Green. And every time you're gone, that he misses Mrs. Green. He reckons he would dent your dentures with his kisses, Mrs. Green. Even hold your hand and wipe after your pisses, Mrs. Green. Forget an age gap for you, he'd cross abysses, Mrs. Green. He says you're great, aren't you? Like my grandma's sisses, Mrs. Green. He even told me to go easy on the disses, Mrs. Green. Have you ever been in love? Because that's what this is, Mrs. Green. But I heard you led him on. And I found out to the truth. Because after the last break, she went round to his room. He didn't know he was about to be used, but you started to make out with the dude. Now, parents, cover your kids' ears because it's about to get rude. I heard that you went down south onto Luke. You don't even love him or rebound any views. You just wanted to drink from the fountain of youth. Because you put the grandma in Grandmaster Flash, and you put the old in I wish somebody told you that you cannot rap. You put the old in, now who's Luke gonna hold after his battle raps? You put the old in, now I've been cold in my time, but nothing ever matches that. You put the old in, that was bold. I've got to give you daps for that. Time.
Well, I sure hope one of you just brought a bucket of water, because these two right here just brought the fire. You know how we do. Raise that arm, cheer for the person. So, Mrs. Green, who thinks she should win? Pretty nice, but we're not done yet. Harry Baker, who's thinking he should win? Well, really hate to tell you this, but Mrs. Baker, you are not the winner. Harry Baker, you win! Come on, break it up. We don't want to fight here.
Always and forever.
That's it for Clash Money tonight. Catch us on the internet.
Let's have a big hand for our host, Sebastian. That's what you call commitment, ladies and gents.
I am number one now. now.